You're welcome. Listen.
Yes, we have a message from our online viewers. So let me read one before we go into, of course, the accountability of the Nigerian government. This one says, good afternoon. All politicians have impoverished the people, that the people cannot make the government accountable. Your guest is only economical with the truth. If the politicians want the people to be asking questions, they should empower the people, educate the masses, provide enabling environment for people to exercise their potentials. Politicians are happy with the state of things in Nigeria so as to be able to manipulate them. This is Dr. Ruben from Lagos. Okay, that's one of the reactions.
Thank you, Dr. Ruben. Our guest is itching to answer you. I will just give you 30 seconds to quickly react to that. She was saying, he said that you are economical with the truth. And I want you to let him know that indeed you are not economical with the truth.
I'm not economical with the truth. The fact that you are poor does not mean your voice should be taken from you. I think Nigerians, we also should be happy because I witnessed the military era where nobody can talk. But you can't be in your comfort zone and be saying you are poor, that you cannot talk. Poor people do talk. I'm not economical with the truth. I'm not saying, that's why I said that, I'm the one that said people should form a pressure group and ask questions. Go to constituency offices. Ask, where are the constituency offices? They will show you. Every legislator has a constituency office.
It's all right then. We'll leave it at that. I think, at least to me, my takeaway, and I'm sure some other people who are watching, is that we should begin to talk and ask questions now. We should not be docile. Let's put them on their toes. We voted them in. For your information, we are their masters. They are our servants. They are there to serve us. And when they are not doing the right thing, we ask them, come, what have you done? And of course, that is putting them on their toes, forming groups, union, town unions or whatever. This is not antagonistic. This is just asking for your right. And I hope people should get it into themselves that once you come together to ask for what rightful belongs to you, you are asking for your right, which they should do, because that's the essence of government, that they are working for the benefit of the people. That being that, the second leg of our engagement today is about accountability. It's a general word, but again we want to narrow it down to the issue of those in government too. It's the second leg of putting them on their toes. Now, how do you make these people in government accountable for their actions or inactions?
For example, if you find any public holder wanting in any way, you have the right to report and you have the right to speak out. If you have a legislator at the state level in doing what he or she is not expected to do. For example, I used to say at the parties, when you are holding the local parties and a legislator is invited, such a legislator is not supposed to
be party now. Owambe party. Social party.
Owambe party, the social party. It's not supposed to come there and be spending money and be spraying money and all that. Intimidating people. You can
with his financial power.
So you can take such a person up. You can go to people feel that because people are always afraid. And they feel that the only place they can talk is that they can talk online, they can talk in the street, they can talk in their environment when they sit at the beer parlor when they sit with their friends. But where you can be heard actually is you can go to the House of Assembly. You can take up and say, this person, we saw this person at the party spraying money. It's not that you also join and begin to ask for the money and you want to hold such a person accountable. And if you feel that maybe any of them is acquires a property that maybe he comes into the office and people will tell you it is this person that buy this property. You can also speak out and say this is the property he buys. But in Nigeria is that when such a thing, when you say go and report this person, I don't want to go and report. So these people, they will organize and kill you. Who is killing you? When we are afraid, we cannot talk. That is why the people would feel that they are not accountable to anybody. Okay. You can make people accountable actually.
Okay, there's also this form where a lot of politicians ignore to fill, which is the Freedom of Information form, and there's also a compulsory form that they usually ask to fill. This part is whereby they tend to calculate whatever properties they have in terms of money. They feel it before they are sworn in. Before they are sworn in, they feel it. If you don't feel it, it's even an offense. They can even take you up. But you know, usually my point is we are supposed to know what they are worth, but presently not a whole lot of people have actually done that. Most of the people that are actually coming out right now and wants to be, you know, leaders, we don't know what they are worth, we don't know what they have, so that when they leave the position, if they have to check what they have made, there should be a check and balance. Well, how can we go about that?
The second leg of our question, I'll just join it, is that yes, they feel it. Do we know what they feel? Because they are public officers. I guess we should even let people know that once you assume public office, your life is subject to public scrutiny. You have no secret anymore. Private life. I hope that one should be sunk into the heads of
and also they should publish that.
That's what I'm doing. That they must publish whatever they say they feel.
I think they should be able to publish that.
Not thing. It's not thing. It's a law. It's a law. It's legal. So they should publish it. This is what I have. This is my worth. I think Professor Yemi Osinbajo did his own. General Muhammadu Buhari also did his own. When he was coming into the office, a lot of them, they feel it and they publish it. Anyway. They should publish it and people should follow up. Yes.
Then after their tenure, you go and look at the property they have. But you will see that people at people in the real estate sector are the one that will be bringing business to them and be asking them to come and buy properties.
Yes.
And bankers will also be asking them to come and borrow money.
And they'll be using properties.
Because I don't know whether, like a legislator complained to me that when he came into the office, the bankers were coming to him for him to come and borrow money, and he's asking them, what business am I doing that I should come and be borrowing money? And they're ready to give them money without collateral. So you know that if you don't have someone aiding you, you can't be doing something.
Yes.
The people in the real estate sector, they are the ones aiding them. They also the bankers are also aiding them.
Yes, in fact, you have given us two topics now, which we're going to work on in the next edition. Is about the real estate people as they corrupt the political process, and the bankers as they corrupt the political process.
Yes.
Because what you have said is an open secret, but we are going to discuss it at the next in one or two editions coming. But now, madam, the accountability issue is still strong. How can our people make these political office holders accountable? How? Yes, in the first instance, you talked about forming pressure group. Apart from pressure group, what other thing can they do to make them accountable?
To make them accountable. If you like, it's not different from what I've been saying, that if you find them wanting of any offense, like a politician, like I used to tell some people that I'm close to, your lifestyle, when you become a public officer, you must live a controlled lifestyle.
Let me just go to the gist of my question. We have seen some people after they assume office, instead of working, they are busy junketing, they are busy chasing businesses all over, traveling all over the world, leaving their main job as legislatures generally. In fact, we have seen some governors who spend just a month or 3 weeks in their state, the next they are either in Abuja or in Dubai.
They're always traveling.
Always traveling.
But if I speak now, you will say I'm taking side with them. You know that for the fact that a governor is traveling out of the country does not mean he's going there for his own personal thing.
Yeah.
You know, they also source for investment. They also source for investment.
Do you see the essence of that traveling, sourcing for funds on the street and in the life of their people? But I discuss Nigeria. I know the 774 local government. I go around Nigeria, madam, and I know what I'm talking about. The roads are poor. You see rustic rural setting. For information, I was in Ishoi yesterday, 3 days ago. Okay. In fact, most of the houses there are dilapidated.
Let me just talk like what we are talking now. It is also very necessary. They are listening to us.
Yes.
If the governor, if the legislators, they are not listening, their aides are listening to us, that they need to be accountable, to wake up to their duty, to let people know. Because if I go on roads, on public transport most often, and I know that the roads are bad, but I know the government is trying.
You agree with me that way? Yes, the roads are bad.
The roads are bad.
Thank you. At least we've gotten that from her.
Yeah. But as bad as the road, the government is also trying, especially in Ogun State. You may say that I'm saying that because I'm a politician. Yeah. That Abiodun has tried on infrastructures, because he's the first governor that has seen that it's not it's not sectional. In every part of Ogun State, he has done one infrastructure or the other, especially on roads.
I agree with you. I told you I just came back from Ishoi.
Yeah, so
at least I saw the road from I was thinking I'm going to have the Ibadan, Ijebu,
you listen to people, because people actually put him on his toes.
I agree with you, and that's what we want to use. If we are using Dapo Abiodun as an example, then let other people, because again, before going to Ekpe from Ijebu was a nightmare. Now is an express road.
Yeah.
I agree with you. So let people now begin to put their people, their governors in other states on their toes, as some people have done in Ogun State. Maybe we use Ogun State as an example of good governance given to the people in terms of road infrastructure. Yes. But can we take that up in terms of housing, in terms of medical, in terms of job employment? Can we take that up in that regard? Even for the Abiodun that you are praising.
Let me tell you.
Let's leave that one. Let's leave that one. Let's leave that one.
What's the question from the other side? The part whereby we have some politicians, some leaders that still believe their lives should remain private. I want to ask. Let me ask you now, like a politician, what is the reason why these people still think their life is meant to be private and not for the public to know?
Your life if you become a public officer, your life can no longer be private.
Yes.
You should not hide anything about yourself. For example, when Hillary Clinton used her private email for official, use her, maybe private information, now use official email for her private information. She was taken up. It's one of those things that really brought him down during that election. There is no life that is private. If you are looking at the people in advanced country, in Britain, we look at the prime minister that left, Boris Johnson. I think they found him wanting. His life was not private. Even the person that followed. I think Nigeria too. We are getting there. We should get there.
Yes.
That the policies. Once you are holding public office, even the civil servants, I used to tell them, sometimes if I go to them, I call them, say, who gave you my number? I said, you're a public officer.
Yes.
So I should have your number. Yes. So then your life is not private. If not, don't come and serve in the public.
Can social media help in exposing our political office holders and putting them on their toes? That have been abusive. Can they use social media?
If they are not, before they can do that, make sure you find out that what you are saying, you have done your homework. What you are saying is the truth and nothing but the truth, and it's a fact. If you are giving wrong information, you can be taken up, and it's a problem.
Obviously.
But it's not that you go in form of accusatory and start heaping insults, and you don't use the online people. Most online people don't use decorum. They'll just be talking, and when you are doing that, people won't listen to you. So they have to make sure you have found that, and actually you are saying the truth, so you can take such a public office holder up.
Okay then. We'll quickly do a short break for us.